Assalamu alaikum, family. This is your brother Malcolm Flex TV from Changing the Black Narrative. And if you would like to join on to the Nation of Islam and accept your own and be yourself, please send me an email at malcolmflex19@gmail.com. And if you would like a subscription to the Final Call newspaper, you can also go to finalcall.com, because the Final Call newspaper has been within the black community for years and has changed and saved a lot of lives. It has saved minds, for example. And if you would like to hear the latest lectures and webcasts by the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan and his students of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, you can also go to NOI.org. So if you would like to accept your own and be yourself, I will do my best to direct you to your local mosque and nearest study group. This is your brother Malcolm Flex TV. Peace and assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. This is your brother Malcolm Flex TV. We are live here today with our brothers from Salaam Nation. Okay, and just as I told you all before that we were going to start interviewing artists. So this week is Salaam Nation. Next week it may be somebody else. And the week after that it may be somebody else, inshallah. By the grace of Allah, you know, that we have more artists on, and more specifically artists who's in the Nation of Islam, and also more conscious artists leaning on the conscious side as well. Okay, so we got our brothers in the building, you know, and I don't want to belabor the point for too long, you know, so I'm ready to bring brothers on. If brothers are ready to come on, if you can hear me, you ready to come on, let me get a quick thumbs up right quick from y'all just to see if y'all ready. Okay, all right, all praises due to Allah. So we're gonna bring my brothers in. We got old God Yusef, Lord Roka, and brother Dorian in the building. All praises is due to Allah. What's going on, soldiers?
What up, what up?
Hey, bro.
How y'all doing, fam?
We doing good, black guy. Thank you.
Yeah, man, praise be to Allah. We here.
Yes,
we
sir.
Here. Okay, so let's go into it. Let's go into it, man. You know, just for all the viewers so they can know, you know, and you all can take turns as well. I would like to know, as they would like to know as well, what started you all in music and rapping? Because I myself is, you know, I write, I do music as well, but not on the level that you all do it. So I would like to know what was your origin into writing music and just being a part of music in general. And Lord Roka, let's start with you, and let's go down the line.
Yes, sir. First, I want to extend the greetings to you, brother. Wassalamu alaikum, and thank you for having us. What started me? Well, I've been doing music since I was 9 years old. My mother, she used to buy music from the CD store, and she would come home and play them. Major records would be like really R&B records, like Whitney Houston, Tony Braxton, Boyz II Men, and I started to listen to them. And the first thing that I wanted to do was write music, not really rap or sing. I just wanted to write it because I felt I would be good at it. So that's how I pretty much got my start. And then I started rapping in the year 98, started experimenting with rap, and I've just been on ever since.
Praise be to Allah. Go ahead, brother Yusef.
Assalamu alaikum. What up, what up? For me, I don't know. Music's been a part of my life since my earliest memories. I just grew up in a household where I was exposed to lots and lots of music, lots of different genres of music. My pops had dropped me off at daycare blasting Public Enemy. Like that's the kind of house I grew up in.
Right.
You know, and so yeah, it was always a thing. It was just always part of who we were. And at one point in time, I picked up I picked up a trumpet in like maybe third grade. So before I even was rapping, I always kids, you always sit there and freestyle and joke. But I started playing instruments before that was my beginning. I was playing instruments and
Okay.
I picked up the trumpet, a little after school program type of deal, and I played and I got pretty good at it. And I played a few little solos at UCLA and stuff. So that was my start, but um, I was like I said, I was always exposed to it, especially like rap, just super conscious rap music, and eventually I just stopped running from it, and I started rapping, and it was in me when I started rapping, I couldn't find a producer or production because I was coming from an actual musician background, so I couldn't
Right.
find you know producers who could capture a sound I was trying to that I was looking for. So out of frustration, I taught myself how to produce, and then I found my love for producing, and that's pretty much how I got. You know, that's pretty much how I started.
Praise be to Allah. We know Brother Allah's apprentice play that trumpet too, very
Yeah.
well. Go ahead, Brother Omar.
Peace. Yo, what's up?
Peace, black man.
What's up?
Yo, first of all, I am just, yeah, I'm in my car.
Oh no, you look like you got a high top. You know,
Oh, shit, nah. First, I just want to say what's up to my people, man. Dorian, Roka,
Yes, sir.
Yusef, I beat every day, but it's cool to see all of us together, man. Especially after finishing that Wu-Tang thing there.
oh, you watched it?
I watched all of it, finished it.
Yes, wasn't it great?
Yeah, sir, we get into that. We definitely gonna chop it up. But my my background is similar to Yusuf's because we brothers. We grew up in the same household. Um, for me, it was what really got me interested in music was my uncles, Cam and Young Bruh, specifically Cam. But when I found out my uncle Marcus, Young Bruh, was making music too, I was like, oh snap! So more of us can do this. That's what it was like to me. I was like, he's not the only one. I thought he was the only one that could rap in the family. You know.
Right.
And so I started walking around with his stuff and just listening to it. All like that was the only thing I would listen to. Um, but I was never really considering rapping because I listened to a lot of music and I liked a lot of music. And I was like, that's just it's natural to like music. That don't mean I got to do it. Until I heard this this band called Linkin Park, and Linkin Park is this rock band that's also
Oh
got a
yeah.
rapper
Yes,
in it.
sir. Right.
And my mom was a big, rock metalhead, and my dad was very soulful and also very hip hop. And so I loved rock and hip hop. And when I heard that band, I was like, man, people are doing everything that I love. Let me start doing this. And then Linkin Park is what inspired me to start writing. And I started writing poetry. I was like 12 years old. Very into my feelings.
That's how I started.
Writing
Right.
poetry. And then the poetry was cool, but then I stumbled upon some people like freestyling at a basketball court on the PE field, and I just went and started freestyling, and just that's how I got my feet wet in hip hop. And then musically, I've always just been very, very passionate about just music as a fan, I would say. And
Right.
so to be a part of it and to like realize I was good at it, it was a whole different feeling, bro.
Praise be to Allah. So what about you, Dorian?
Yeah, similar stories. Like music been a part of me since like childhood. Like my earliest memories, like being 3, 4 years old, being excited to listen to Onyx, and maybe like Slam, da da da. Like that was my thing. But my progression with it was listening to hip hop, listening to my uncle rap, and then as I got a little older, probably like basically around the time where I learned how to read, I love books. I started writing poetry. Then I tried to like write rhymes in like elementary school. Then from middle school on through high school, like the freestyling is like what really captured like my soul and my spirit with rap. Is like you being a cipher with your friends, and it's like you getting off and you just like coming off the top of your dome. So it made me feel like it was more to it than just just the glitz and glamour that we seen on TV. And then the natural progression from like rhyming with your friends is like trying to record it. And once we started recording, I was like, all right, it sounded cool. Hey, for my friends, it sounds cool. But like once you just get deeper into it with you actually find a good engineer, you find a good beat, and everything just started clicking, and you make that one song that's like, yo, this shit is like dope, and I don't care what nobody say.
Right.
That begins like the overall like addiction and attachment to the music, because it's like this is meant for me, and that's kind of like where I'm at with it right now.
Okay. Real quick, starting with D Rock,
Yes,
favorite
sir.
rapper
Oh, that's hard. I got a top
of
five.
all time.
That's hard. I got a top five, brother.
No. Come on, we gotta go. We gotta go through this. Favorite rapper, black man.
Nas. Yeah, I gotta go with Nas.
Yusef,
Black Thought.
Omar,
Lupe.
Okay.
Dorian.
Andre 3000.
Okay. This some good choice. As long as nobody say like Young Thug or Lil Uzi Vert. We good. We
Honestly, I was
good.
gonna say
Okay.
Takashi.
Man,
Ooh, first
Treyway.
one.
Yeah,
Hey, but okay. On a serious note, how did Salaam Nation begin? How did you all come together?
Let Danny answer that one.
I got a story how I came to Salaam Nation.
Yeah,
Oh,
and I want to hear that too. But wow, how Salam Nation got started. Um, one day I was just sitting in my living room. No, actually sitting in my studio, and I was saying to myself, this is after meeting Dorian and Omar and brother Ephraim, and I was saying, and I knew that they rapped, and I was like, man, it'd be dope if the Mobs had a rap group. I don't think I've ever seen it before in LA. So I was sitting there thinking about a name, and then Allah just put Salam Nation in my head. And so as soon as that name came to my head, I called the brothers in for a meeting, and I told them that I wanted to start a group called Salam Nation, and what did they think? And everybody was like, yeah, let's do it. And then we started recording music in my studio, and that was the start of Salam Nation. I believe that was 2012.
praise be to Allah. Brother Omar, you wanted to say how you came to Salaam Nation?
Yeah.
This man eating. Dang. Y'all cruising
Hey,
on the live, huh?
how I came to Salaam Nation, honestly, well, it started with me meeting D-Rock, and the only reason I met D-Rock is because I was bugging my uncle to work on some music with him or something, and he was like, "Yeah, I know this brother that really wants to work on music, and I think y'all should work together." So it was almost like my uncle was like, "Bro, I'm too busy right now. Here's someone else that raps," and hit him up. And so I hit up D-Rock, and didn't know him, didn't know he knew Ephraim, who I grew up with, and didn't know Dorian, but we was just all there, and I can't remember the first track we did together, but we just
I
started making
remember
the
the
music.
first
I
track we
think
did together. It was to the Hammer Dance beat.
It was a what?
It was what's the name of the group? Slaughterhouse. They had a song called Hammer Dance, and
Oh,
Omar like,
Slaughterhouse.
yeah. And I remember I walked in the studio, which was also D Rock's bedroom at the time, and he was playing. I was like, who the fuck is that? Excuse me for cursing, my bad. I was like, who the heck is that? But what struck me was his voice, and I was like, like that's a cold, that's a cold voice, that's a cold rhythm, and it just immediately inspired me to get on it, because I was like, I know how to perfectly complement like this song right now. And so yeah, that was the first track that we got on. But how I came to Slum Nation, I low key don't remember. I just remember D Rock because I met you in, I think 2010. I want to say 2010, 2011, because I know he was training at the USC before he was on the drill comp.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember you had came up to me a couple times asking me like, you rap, you want to be on you come to the studio and lay some songs down. For a minute, I was running away from music just because like, I was like, I didn't take it seriously enough, but one, I was low key I want to say embarrassed or somewhat didn't want it. Like I felt it was like too cliche to be like, yeah, I rap, I make music, and then I didn't. I felt like actually making it to where I wanted to make was far fetched. So 48 Laws of Power, you kind of resent what you can't have, and I just like, nah, I don't rap, I don't want to rap, but because I feel like the love for it is real, that desire came coming back, and so when it came back, I don't know if you hit me. I think you hit me to get on a song, and I was like, yeah, yeah, let's do it, and like it came out really well. I was like, all right, for sure. So when you hit me with Salaam Nation, I was like, yeah, let's do it. You feel me? And then my cousin Ephraim was in it. I'm like, hell yeah, let's do it.
Praise be to Allah. Go ahead, Yusuf. How did you become a part of Salam Nation, God?
Yes, sir.
They are my big bros, so I kind of got grandfathered in. You know what I'm saying? I ain't, you just born in the set. That's kind of how how it
Okay.
is.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I remember when I was just coming into the nation, and probably not long after I came in, I met Brother Danny. He's one of the first brothers from Salam Nation that I met, and he was actually shooting a music video with Brother Malachi.
Yeah,
And may Allah be
Malachi,
pleased
man.
with our brother,
Yes,
Brother
sir.
Malachi, Elijah Muhammad. And but brother Danny had a song called Jesus Farrakhan Tupac. And I remember at that time, when I get up in the morning, I was slapping Jesus Farrakhan Tupac. So
Oh
D
yeah,
Rock, how did that
that's a
song
cult
come about,
classic right
brother?
there.
How did the Jesus Farrakhan Tupac? Because you had all the brothers up in that one,
Yeah, he was
slapping.
deep.
Yes, sir. How that song came about? I was in Alabama, and my roommate had found that beat, and he was like, "Yo, what you think about this beat?" And I was like, "Yo, it's dope." So that was 2013, I believe. So I recorded it out there. I held on to it, and when I came out here back in 2014 in June, my goal again was to get back again with the Salam Nation, and I played them that record. I was like, "What y'all think about it?" Everybody loved it, and man, that's how pretty much that song came about. But to be honest, as far as like the theme of it or the cadence and everything, how the song was put together, I knew that I wanted to make a record that was talking about righteousness, but you could still party to it. You could still play it at a gathering or at a party. So Jesus Farrakhan Tupac just came to my head. Some things just be divine, man. They just Allah just puts them in my head, and I just put the words together and make it happen. So all praises be to Allah.
Praise be to Allah. So, being in the nation of Islam, brothers, and being brothers who are in music and are around those who are also in music, brother Danny, his wife is an established R&B singer as well, Sister Takia. All praises due to Allah. Shout out to Sister Takia. That's my sis. Great artist. But how do you all balance between music and like revolutionary stuff, doing the work, and being a mentor to the youth and things of that nature? How do y'all balance that with music as well? And
Yeah,
Um,
go ahead.
I don't know. I never really thought of that. For me, I just use it as a tool. It's almost like a sword is an extension of your own limb. I just use it, you know, as a tool. So where, of course, a few of my records is just how I'm feeling, and it ain't got nothing to do with nothing revolutionary. Sometimes the ones I do make, um, I feel like it ties, right in because it's on that subject. It's on that subject matter of revolution or whatever, just politically conscious, socially conscious, subject I feel like talking about because less is really light. Just me going in the studio and just doing whatever. 9 times out of 10, if I make a song, it's probably on the darker side, and it's a lot of them just perspective pieces, my perspective of the world, or how I came up and what I saw. I released a song maybe a month or two ago called Serengeti, and it's it's politically charged, but it's also very, very visual. And to where what I'm talking about is not really pleasant things, but it's reality. So I kind of take that. I take that approach. I rap in a way, or I speak in a way to where somebody out there on the streets, or somebody who don't know nothing about Islam or whatever, I can say it in a way to where they understand it. It's almost like you give a baby milk. So I try to take that same approach in music.
Okay. So does environment kind of influence how some of your music come out? Like what inspires you all, in your music, and did your upbringing kind of inspire some of the music that you all create?
Yeah,
Um,
hella facts. So take it. My bad.
yeah,
Say,
all of that upbringing, all of that. Like I try to a lot of times I don't make a whole bunch of songs because the ones I do make are very potent. Because it really weigh on me to make them. Like a lot of times when I write these records, I be upset. Like I'm really upset, and I'm not writing from a happy place, and you can hear it in the music.
right.
Um, but yeah, upbringing come definitely plays a part. A lot of my writing is me reflecting and me putting this on, paper and then putting it on the record and hearing it. It's kind of therapeutic, honestly. So a lot of times I'm making it for me. Somebody can relate to it, but a lot of times I'm making that for my own healing.
Right.
Man, yeah,
Anybody else?
Yusuf just took the words right out of my mouth, man. I'm talking about like exactly what I was gonna say, and it's a struggle. It's not easy, you know. Making these records are definitely for me personally come from experience and passion and knowledge and everything that I know. I just try to combine it. It's kind of like a collective art piece of different things that I experienced, been through, read,
Hmm.
things that the minister has said, things that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad has said. It's just a big old man picture, man, and a collective artwork of my different thoughts and things like that. But that's how it goes for me.
So the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan has many meetings with members in the hip hop community, and he always encouraged them, you know, to speak truth to power into the music. Change the message and give a more positive message in the music. Why do you all think that's so important? Being artists yourselves, Omar or Dorian, so we can hear from one of you brothers.
Yeah, I feel like music has the ability to transform the masses in a way like nothing else can. Not any type of pastor, any type of speaker, no politician or anything like that. Because music, especially hip hop music, it it encompasses like the rebellious nature. Just I'm gonna say what I gotta say. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. I'm free as hell or heck. You feel me? And it's really because it's truth. It's truth, and truth like resonates with people in a different way. Then you got them kicks, you got them snares. Everything is just raw, just straight to the point, and you feel it. So when hip hop first came out, you had like the 5% bringing out positive things, but as soon as like I guess a lot of people cite NWA as when the music like took a tone, but I don't know if you ever did anything that you wasn't supposed to be going to go do, but if you riding with your homies, you gonna be playing like some music that's gonna put you in a mood for
Yeah.
that. So like
Uh,
music taps us in, but I feel like because hip hop encaptures the truth, hip hop is more of a youth oriented music form, and because the youth like are impressionable but also bring the next wave of things. I feel like that's why the minister says we need to start learning ways to inject more positivity, more truth, more insight, more consciousness into the music, because that's the fastest way to spread the message. It's the best way to
mhm.
spread the message.
Mm,
Yep,
praise be to Allah.
that's real.
Yeah, and because I've been to one of you all's performances when we went to go, well, when y'all went to go open up for Jay Leck down in
San
San Diego,
Diego,
man, and
yeah.
y'all had that stage rocking, man. So how did y'all come up with the one of the monikers, you know, the stage breakers, man. Talk about that, man. Come
Yeah.
on, man.
That's
You
a
know,
little rocket there.
every time it's just from what we experience and see every time we perform. You know, and that's be our goal when we go out there to literally leave the people with an experience that they will never forget. You
Right.
know, we try to go out there, rock out, and we have fun, and we repping Islam. So Islam looks fun. It looks like we can come to this and not just um, I don't know how to say it, but you know, it's not too complacent to a certain type of mind state. You can bring your creativity and the way you are and the way you think and be yourself. You know,
Hmm.
so that's what Salam Nation represents, and man, and that's be our goal, man, is to break them stages and to give people an experience that they never had before when it comes to a show.
Do y'all
Hell
ever
yeah.
get nervous before a show?
I don't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I believe
Me,
everyone gets nervous. Yeah,
for me, it's like it's almost like if I've been looking for a fade all week. You know what I mean? I've been looking for that fade all week, and I'm nervous, but the good nervous. Like, oh yeah, I can't wait. You know, so, and then I just channel that into the performance. So, I don't get stage fright. I may get nervous, but I don't get stage fright.
yeah,
What
Yeah.
about you, old God?
Oh, I definitely get nervous. Performing it's a fun thing, but it's never like the easiest thing to be the focal point of large groups. You know,
right.
all
Real
eyes
talk.
all eyes are on you, and you up there with the mission of one, rock the stage, engage with the crowd, memorize your lyrics. Not to trip over anybody while you're walking on stage.
Man,
It's
all
a
of
lot.
that,
A lot.
all of that.
Like when you're on stage, and if you've been on stage before, you know that. So you're thinking about that before you even get up on stage.
Right,
Right.
right.
So that's where the nerves come for me. Like I'm not nervous about like I don't know if they'll like me or anything like that. Honestly, I don't care if they like me. I'm up there to rap and have some fun with my peoples up there, and just at the end of the day, it is what it is. But yeah, the nerves just come from me from just like thinking about so many things. I got to do this and that, and don't cross the wires, don't trip, don't.
Man,
You got to
Yeah, man,
keep in
all of
mind
that.
the stage space.
I don't know. When I hit the stage, that's the freest I feel. When I hit the stage and when I'm fighting, I don't know what it is. It's just that I don't know. It's that confrontation. It ain't even got to be necessarily a negative thing. It's just okay. Yeah, I'm nervous about this, but now I'm gonna go head on. Like I'm going straight off the deep end. So I don't know. It's a liberating feeling for me.
Yeah, and it's
So
not. I
go
was just
ahead.
gonna say it's not an easy thing. You know,
Right.
people look at this rapping thing like you just get up and just do it. No, it really takes practice, study. You really, I mean, Allah bless us with this talent for a reason, man. And I think these four brothers who are on the line with me, you know, in Salam Nation, I was personally able to see that in them. You know, that they able to rock stages because it's not easy to rock a stage and keep a crowd attention. When you don't
Right.
got it, the crowd knows you don't got it.
Right.
They know
That's a
that.
fact.
When you're not
That's a
talented and
fact.
you can't hold your own, they can see that. It's been
Yeah,
people who have came on after we performed.
sad.
Sad. It's terrible. I feel bad for myself. I'd be like, man, I wouldn't want to come after no full group Salam Nation because you
Right.
got to keep up that same
Sad.
energy. We always see it die, and that's just
Man,
and
I
that's
seen
not
Bro,
to
it. I
clown
seen
them, but
it.
that's just
dude,
to show that if you're not really about this, it's gonna show.
dude didn't even want to dap me after he got off stage after that.
Damn, he was salty.
Yeah.
Dang.
Bro was
Oh
salty.
yeah, be
So
heavy with
let
the
me ask
volume.
y'all. Let me ask y'all, what was it like working with Jay Electronica and Freddie Gibbs?
Oh man, I let somebody else answer, then I put in.
Um,
Cool, man. I'll be honest. It wasn't. It didn't feel like nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
It didn't feel like nothing
Because I think I'm
because
that dude.
no,
Wait, hold on,
I'm not.
Brother Dorian,
Forgive me
hold
for
that thought real quick, real
okay.
quick.
Yeah.
Sister Mecca, we gotta get you on next week, inshallah, for an interview. So I'm just throwing that out there. I'm trying to do an artist a week. So if you interested, sis, hit me up. Go ahead, Brother Dorian.
Yeah, and not to answer it that way, but it's just funny to me because opening up for him was great for me, it was more like just a data retrieval test because I know what type of artist I am and what type of artist we are, and the type of fan base that Jay Electronica has and that Freddie Gibbs have is similar to that because those are the fans that really love hip hop, really support hip hop. They like the artistry, they like the deep lyrics and the dope song concepts. So I'm like, all right, if I can go out here and rock your fans and your fans don't even know me, then I know I got something. And so it's like, all right, we did it. All right, they feeling it. They really feeling it. All right, cool. We got something. We don't even need everybody in the club rocking with us, but just as long as we got these people right here and those right there and those over there, it's like, all right, we got something we can work with. I met Jay Electronica, cool brother, very nice. Freddie Gibbs, he kind of opened his arms to us a little bit more, like talk about like once we legitimize our situation, he can sit down with us, give a little bit of game. We got like a deeper relationship with Freddie Gibbs than we do with Jay Electronica.
Okay,
but that like for me, yeah. But that was my experience, just seeing what their crowds was like and seeing if I could rock it too.
Anybody else? We want to hear from y'all.
For me, I don't know. Like I said, growing up, how we grow up, and Cam and all them. I grew up in the studio with all these names, so everybody, you know what I'm saying? I don't, that don't mean I diminish their value as an artist or whatever, but I think I'm that dude, you know what I'm saying? Right. I ain't fooling myself, but I think I'm that dude. So it's like Dorian said, like, I'm about to get on your stage, I'm gonna open up for you, and I'm gonna rock your audience, and I'm gonna meet you. I'm gonna be humble and all that, but I think so highly of myself. I don't get starstruck. If that makes sense.
Real talk.
Yes, sir.
That's real talk.
Praise be to Allah. So what are albums that y'all have or mixtapes do y'all have out in the past that people can find, and what albums or any kind of projects and music that you are working on right now that you're about to release?
Well, we have our first mixtape entitled Salaam Nation. You can find that online. You can Google Salaam Nation, and it'll come up. Then we have another mixtape we put out called Salaam Nation Lions Out the Cage. That came out in 2016. You can also find that on Bandcamp.com. And then we're working on our first EP right now called Return of the Stage Breakers.
It's called what?
The Return of the Stage Breakers.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the name of the EP we're working on right now. We just released a single yesterday called The Essence Tank. I'm gonna leave a link right here in the chat. Everyone go check it out. And that's our single right now.
Okay, praise be to Allah, and that's it. That's all. Do y'all have like a iTunes link or SoundCloud or anything? Someone where they can find the rest of your music?
Yeah, we're on SoundCloud.
Okay.
So I'll leave a SoundCloud link.
I got a few projects. I'm getting to release a lot of stuff I just been sitting on for a minute. But yeah, if you go on my page, I always drop little snippets and stuff like that. My Instagram page 808.Yusef YUSEF, and so the next song I got coming out is a song called Body Up. So I'm gonna drop that. Go ahead and put some visuals behind that. Make it a grand production. Because like I said, usually I make music for myself, just so I can process whatever I'm thinking. But this track is more for the people. It's lighthearted. It ain't nothing, serious.
So, brother, God and brother Dorian, are y'all working on any projects right now?
Yes, sir. You want to go first?
Talk to us.
Yeah. So first, I already got some things out. I got a single I put out last month called Amygdala, tackling the issue of mental health amongst men. And using myself as an example in that song. I'm also working on a project right now that's I don't even really say it like that, but I'm we're working on the Salaam Nation EP, the Return of the Stage Breakers, and I'm working on something that's along those lines, where I'm trying to get all of my favorite MCs together, and all the ones that I know, and get us all on a track or get us all on a project. and just make something big. But I'm very heavily influenced by the East Coast, so I'm like in my Wu-Tang bag right now, to where I'm
Yes,
trying to put all
sir.
the pieces together and have us form like Voltron.
Yes,
And
sir.
I gotta give, um, I gotta give definitely props and love to Dorian for helping me with that mindset, because I would always hit Dorian up like, man, we need to do something together. Like we just like we too good. Like we gotta have some workout. And he's always like, yeah, man. And then recently when I saw him, I think time has been good, because it's allowed us to mature in our art. And when I recently saw him, he just hit me with some wisdom, and I was just like, all right, man. Like I'm convinced we definitely about to change the world with this. So we got some things in the works, man.
Go ahead, brother Dorian.
And just to piggyback off that, like Salam Nation, we've been like, I feel like we've been in our cocoon stage for a cool little minute, like a cool little minute. And it's like right now, it's getting to the point where we cracking the cocoon and we about to fly out this mug. Cause it's like just everything is falling into place, everything feeling good, the confidence is there, the maturity is there, just everything is just like everything is primed up. Like it's just primed up where like the dominoes is about to just fall in the line. But as far as on the projects, returning to stage breakers, you getting the, I don't know, the exclusive or like the first whatever. I'm working on a project called the Life Equation, and so that's probably like 20-30% done. But that's gonna be like a real intimate, really in depth, really cinematic project. And I got probably like 3 or 4 visuals lined up to come with it. So just be on the lookout for that and everything that comes out with it. But it's like I got a lot of pots on the stove right now, and I'm not working. I've been furloughed since April, so like all of my energy and all of my time and all of my monies and just everything, and I got like money, so all of my monies has been going towards like just creating, and it's like been doing something to my spirit. Where I'm super excited, just super gassed up about it, and I got like unlimited energy for it. So whatever's happening, feel me, just be tapped in with this, and just be ready. That's it.
Yes, sir.
All praises is due to Allah, man. My brothers is shining. My brothers glowing. Um, okay, brother, send me the link. Hold on, let me see if I can copy it. All right, I'm gonna post it in the chat right here.
But just say the woo got something.
Yeah, the brother. Okay, I put the link in the chat in the comments for YouTube.
Okay, yes, sir.
Okay, praise be to Allah. So, man, I would like to thank my brothers, man. It's good to see y'all. Y'all brothers are shining, y'all glowing, y'all looking good. And I appreciate y'all for coming on to the show. And I pray to Allah that you all have a lot of success. And if any of you heard from Brother Ephraim, tell the brother I said I love him, I miss him. And tell him to shoot me a kite, something. You feel me? And where can the viewers find y'all? How can they support y'all?
They can follow us at Salaam Nation, all together on Instagram, and there you can get all support us. You could support us. Everything is on our IG right now when it comes to Salaam Nation.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
individually, you can follow us individually as well, because we all, it's what's that called? Synergy. Yeah, it's all synergistic. So you can follow me at Oh God Music on Instagram, um, and then like D Rock said, follow at Salam Nation. The Salam Nation page is really what's gonna have all of our stuff in one centralized place. Um,
Yes, sir.
Okay. Go
See,
ahead.
I changed the name MA.
We can't hear you. We
Can
can't hear you.
you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
You hear me now?
Yo,
Yes,
yo,
sir.
that's
Go
better.
ahead.
Okay, beautiful. See, that's brotherhood right there. Um, but yeah, you can follow me on Instagram at Husomansa. It's Husomansa. Real short and sweet.
What? Oh, what? Oh, yeah. We got you right, brother Yusef.
Yeah, you can follow me on IG. I'm talking about 808.Yusef. YUSEF. Not YOUSEF, YUSEF. You know what I'm saying?
Praise be to
Real
Allah.
unique, like.
Brother, and you can find brother Danny at Lord Rocker since he ain't gonna put it out there. Okay, you can find brother on Instagram at Lord Rocker. But
Okay.
with that being said, dear family, I'm gonna let you brothers go. Again, I thank you all for joining on. We're getting ready to end this show right here. To my viewers and my subscribers, I thank you all for tuning in, showing support to my brothers from Salaam Nation. Like
Yeah,
these are my
yeah.
brothers in real life.
Real
This
life.
ain't no
Right.
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
this ain't just some dudes that that
Fonzo
just
the
hit me
big
up on
dog.
social media.
Yeah.
Like these is
Right.
my bros, and we go to war for these brothers
Hey,
right
can I
here.
can I man, before you shut us off, can I tell a cold story about you?
Go ahead, black man.
All right, for sure, for sure. So Salam Nation, we down two members. Feel me? Rest in peace, Malachi. Then
Yes, sir.
my cousin, who's like the original so he's actually in jail right now for double homicide. So before my cousin went to jail, Alfonso hit all of us up. He hit me, Omar, my cousin Ephraim, and Danny up, and he was like, "Yo, I just really want to, something sitting heavy on my heart. I really want to talk to y'all. Can y'all meet me at the mosque so we can have a conversation?" And so we all agreed because we all rock with Alfonso, and so we all sat down with Alfonso, and Alfonso was like, "Look, man, I just want because we was all at the time we were all kind of like in and out of the nation. We wasn't really dedicated. So Alfonso was like, man, y'all inspired me. I really rock with y'all. But I see that y'all out and I want to bring all of y'all back into the mod so we can figure out exactly what we need to do to get to where we all want to go. And he was just really adamant about it, really passionate about it. And, you really felt the brother's spirit. And so he just wanted to get, a confirmation from all of us that, the mosque is where we want to be and we're going to make we're going to dedicate to getting back to it. So myself, I said, yeah. Omar said yeah. Danny said yeah. My cousin Ephraim was like, man, I need some more time out. You feel me? I don't know. Like maybe
Right.
I need like another 30, 60 days. And so after that conversation, short, probably like a month after, honestly, like a month or like a month and a half, month two after, I was getting phone calls from everybody like, yo, Ephraim on the news. And see on the news, like, yo, my bro, he did what he did. So I'm like, or allegedly, he did what he did. And so I just, I immediately thought back to that conversation that you had when you pulled us all together, like, yo, get over here. Cause I know in my heart that had he said, you know what, I'm gonna stop messing with the dudes that I'm messing with right now and get back over where I'm supposed to be at. I strongly feel that what happened would not have happened. I strongly feel that. Yeah, I strongly feel that.
Praise be to Allah. And I didn't really want to I didn't want to talk about that and bring that up, and that's why I kind of, because I love brother Ephraim, man. We
Yeah,
used
no,
to
it's all
push
love. You feel
together.
me? Yeah.
That's my brother. Like we used to go to Planet Fitness, work out together, and that's my brother. You feel me? So you know, it was Allah, that urged me to call you brothers in, and have a conversation with y'all, because I love every single one of y'all, from the
Sir.
bottom of my heart. I really love you brothers, and at that time, us being the youth in the Nation of Islam, we the future, and we gotta be on the front line. We gotta be soldiering for Muhammad. These are the things that need to be done, because there are our pioneers, there are our elders who paved the way for us to be here. So I was coming in that spirit, and brothers was very humble, brothers was very receptive, to the conversation that we had, especially brother Danny, man, who helped me bring that conversation together, man. And I'm, grateful for that, and inshallah, things get better for our brother, and and we continue to be successful, and call one another to success, call one another to the blessings that Allah has waiting for us, you know. So with that being said, again, family, I appreciate you all and I thank you all for being on. Brother Dorian, thank you for sharing that
Yeah, no
story,
doubt.
and bringing that back up, man, because, man, Allah's God,
Yes, sir. That's what it is.
Yes, sir.
you
One hundred
know.
percent.
So we're going to let our brothers go, family. We thank you all. We appreciate you all. And we're going to end this video with this quick outro. Peace and assalamu alaikum, my brothers.
Like
Salam,
Salam,
God.
Salam.
Thank you. Peace.
Salam.